What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
How's it going, guys?
So what's going on, man? You introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name's Luke. I'm basically just a guy like everyone else.
With a big ass beard, I see.
With a big beard. I've been working on it. It's Irish. You see the reds. Oh, I got the red hairs in there for you.
So yeah, you was talking a lot about like the Anunnaki, the Draconians.
Yeah. Basically, it all ties into the Bible, and you might automatically have just went boner down. But I will tell you that if you've ever seen ghosts, spirits, had any spiritual connection to anything, tripped on DMT, acid, whatever you might want to call it, I feel like every person has had some sort of spiritual either awakening, experience, moment, where they saw something. How would you, or science, explain that? Yeah. It's up to you to decide. So what we want to just propose is possibilities, because who are we to say what is the truth? Because the truth is whatever you make it. If a civilization is in power at a certain time, maybe it's a group of an alliance of countries, they can make people believe whatever they want. They have the media, they have the education, they have the health, they have the science academia, they have the colleges. And when I say they, it is the upper hemispheres of our political, whatever you want to call it, the political sectors in Congress and throughout all these other administrations and assemblies that we have. They are not exactly what we think they are. Politics is just a good word to put in front of something and hide the truth of what it actually is. Now, certain people, when they hear me talk like this, they think I'm speaking metaphors or, basically just talking out of my ass. But all I'm trying to tell you is that there are forces at hand. And there are things in nature that we do not understand. And once you know the master plan, then you can see through the cracks in the wall and know what Pink Floyd was fucking talking about when they were talking about the education system.
Yeah, it's been really dumbed down by now, boy.
It has. And it's forceful. There's a reason. And I'm not trying to be negative about everything in life. I'm a very positive guy. No. But knowing the truth can reinforce the positivity and say, hey, it's time to grow and show. And so that's why I'm on the show today. I'm going to let you talk for a few minutes.
It's going
we are visibly very happy people right now.
Yeah, for real. There's no time to stress. It really isn't. You gotta look at the bright side. Oh, man, life is good.
Life is beautiful,
Beautiful.
Dude.
You know how lucky we are to be born?
Oh, yeah.
We're that one little sperm
that just got through.
Out of millions, bro.
Because this right here.
You know how lucky we are to be born? That's crazy.
You drink water. Yeah. I'm not going to show you the brand. We might get sued. Or the barcode. But it's water. We're going to start branding stuff, too. And, maybe that's why I should start doing the YouTube videos. Because there needs to be an awareness. We could make... You can edit this part out. We could make a killing off advertising, different charities. We could be a non-profit charity organization by making YouTube videos. Even if we don't get a lot of views, you're able to say, hey, charity, that's a non-profit or whatever. We will advertise you, and in return, you will produce advertisements for us so that it's a synergistic effect. So that we will be getting paid for the profit, even though it's not for profit, but the actual profit that you're generating will be mirrored back to us. So we help charities and in return get helped back. That's how I think shit should work. Until the world's cured. Until the world is completely cured. every single person should be doing a civic duty. I mean, I'm not even doing that shit right now because work, bills, life. You don't have enough time.
Everybody's on a rush.
Because
Nobody
if you're
has the
never
time,
making enough, 60% of this country is making less than $30,000 a fucking year. This needs to be in the video. These are the things we need to talk about, bro.
Yeah, it's
because I get fired up about that shit.
How do they expect somebody to live? And you know what it is? It's to keep people down, so they're forced to do
segregated. It's segregated. So when in the 60s about music and everything, okay, in the 60s we had a lot of culture expansion, brain opening, because not only were we doing shrooms and natural hallucinogens, but we were doing chemical shit. And I've seen so many videos on how acid trips and DMT trips, you see certain hallucinogens such as mushrooms, you can see spirits. And so, and mushrooms, it's like earthly spirits. Okay? And acid trips, you can see fucking aliens that, like, I've heard bunches of stories and I've had communication telekinetically with other people in bubbles in the sky. When I took like 2 hits of acid, I astral projected. I saw the whole neighborhood under me.
Damn.
A whole entire... It was like you go up into a cell phone tower and you're looking down. Except when you're dreaming, you don't feel like it's real, so you're not necessarily worried about how high up. So when we're on reality right now and gravity is causing our brain to work certain types of ways and just our chemical structures, when you go out of body, you're not afraid of things necessarily to be flying through space and shit, even though it's actually happening to you, because you're on a different plane. And so if you watch Black Panther, he's astroplaning. He's saying that we are going to, they call it planing. He is going to plane. And he lays down the flowers and they put some shit, they put powder on him and start doing all this stuff. And he's like tripping balls and basically going into this, it's like voodoo kind of. And a lot of Africans and people, different people practice that type of religious spirit. And some people say, oh, that's fine though, let them practice their religion, man, be cool, like the 60s guys. And I get that, but some shit at its core, if it causes violence, like a lot of pagan shit is believed to sacrifice humans.